And to our parents and families, thank you for your continued support. I think we're off to a great start this school year. Shifting back to our presentation, when it comes to curriculum conversations, I hear the same questions on a weekly basis. What makes us different? Do we match what Hillsborough County does? And what do our state assessment scores mean? Tonight, I have two important takeaways. Our academic and social emotional curriculum from early childhood through 8th grade is paving the way for other schools. For 20 years, we have really focused on the whole child, a cliche used everywhere these days. We continue to prove in our daily instruction that it is not only about developing strong students, but it is more about cultivating compassionate citizens. The nation now mandates mental health education in our schools. With the addition of cultural arts instruction, student support staff, and our amazing coaches, Trinity's mission accomplished that a long time ago. With our counselor, Ms. Dawn's support, and the development of the Trinity Truce, we continue to collaborate to meet the social emotional needs of each student. Through our mentoring program, we watch our middle school students learn the skills to work with all ages and stages of life. In our Wednesday community service projects, we are witnessing character development on a weekly basis. Currently, we have a sign language group, a sustainability study, crafting for a cause where students are actually crocheting with Miss Sonia and Miss Sarah and donating products to hospitals. And our student-led fundraising team just announced today that they raised over $1,300 in 1 week that they are donating to the renovation at the Humane Society down the street. Very, very impressive. Even in these fun activities, our students are learning to collaborate. They are developing the interpersonal skills to support their success in life. The second takeaway is about maintaining our high-performing charter status. For those of you who do not know, we must earn a certain percentage of points to be scored as a high-performing charter school. We have consistently increased our score over the 15 years of this process. I could spend hours sharing data summaries and graphs, but the most important part of the data is proving progress from each individual student. We measure our school success by small and large gains. We see academic growth by not just memorizing content, but by teaching critical thinking skills. Math, language arts, field studies, our teachers don't just follow a script from a textbook, they respond with a question and follow the lead of our students. From EC to 8th grade, you can measure these gains in quantitative as well as qualitative ways. Look at the overall development of your son or daughter in the early childhood years. Watch the growth measured by DRAs and the written classwork in your Friday folders. Pay attention to the NWA scores and ESB reports. And as you move into middle school, monitor the quality points, but also remember to monitor the social media accounts and YouTube videos. This all matters. This all affects the academic progress of our precious students. I would like to close by sharing a video from a science lesson last week. Similar to other schools, these are the Florida State standards that were covered. Collaborate to collect information. Make observations using the 5 senses. Sort objects by properties such as shape, color, temperature, and weight. Explain the difference between an experiment and other types of scientific investigation. Discuss, compare, and explain results among groups of students conducting the same investigation, and then investigate and describe physical and chemical changes. The Trinity difference in this lesson, we combine kindergartners and 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students in our middle school science labs. So that represents a typical day at Trinity. It does not happen in other schools like that. We're very, very lucky that we get to watch these kids collaborate across the street. I just want to end by saying we are going to continue to focus on our goals. I ask that you continue to ask questions of us so that our partnership can continue to grow.